This is Tom from Rocket Restorations back at Mopars, Mississippi in Iowa, and just thought I'd do a special video on this car. This thing is really, really cool. So it says on here 35,000 original mile car, and it's a really good reference car. I'm taking this video, and honestly, I'm gonna keep it. We keep a folder in the shop of Survivors, and this is not the best Survivor I've seen, but it's pretty close. It's a really good reference car. Some interesting stuff. The blackouts all the way on the cowl there, which I'm not 100% sure is correct, but boy, it sure looks like that's factory there. I didn't think they went up that high. Plating on that. They blacked out the cowl on these. You can see all the dripping paint on the side, which is just awesome. I love seeing that kind of stuff. Paint inspection marks. More on the steering coupler. Said the motor's out on the stand. Looks like the shocks have been replaced because they're red on top, but wow, what a car. Super solid. Hood pins and 446 pack 4-speed car. We actually have one of these in the shop right now. It's ours is orange, but it's a very similar car. It's E87 is 446 pack, D21 is 4-speed, J is Challenger, S is RT, 29 is SE, V is 446 pack, 0 is the year, 70, B is Hamtramck, 199907 is the sequence, EB5 is B5 blue, H5B5 is the cloth SE interior in blue. It's kind of a cool color, you don't see that very often. 000 is upper door frame, which didn't have any because e-bikes have full door panels. B20 is November 20th, 1969 build date. The 030691 is the Vaughn. B1W is white vinyl top. B33 is axle package. I think that's 354 if I remember right. A62 is rally dash. C16 is console. C26 is overhead console. C55 is bucket seats. G34 is mirrors. Painted mirror. J45 is hood pins, M21 is moldings, N41, N42 is dual exhaust tips, N85 is tack, which was standard with the rally dash, R11 is radio, B6W is side stripe, Y05 is US order, 26 is 26 radiator, EN2 is end of second line codes. There's the stripe we were talking about. Looks like it was probably a Magnum 500 car. Obviously not original tires, but they're very vintage, and then that's pretty cool. Anytime you got a styled wheel, either Magnum 500 or rally wheels, they would paint the drums orange behind them because they didn't want to see the black. That was a styling thing that Chrysler did back then. So any rally wheel or Magnum car had that. There's the public safety sticker from Texas. And there's the van tag, which is interesting because it's actually on backwards. So I'm assuming somebody changed that because I don't think the factory would ever let a car out with a backwards VIN, so it's probably been changed at some point. Interior is really nice. They said they pulled the carpet. I smell some mouse smell, so I'm assuming the mice probably got in there pretty good if it was sitting that long. That's cool with blue interior. You got the blue door panels, the blue steering wheel, blue steering column, rally dash, of course the famous pistol grip 4-speed. And this is an SE car, so it has an overhead console. It's actually a full cardboard headliner in it. As you can see, it's fallen down a little bit, which is pretty typical on these. The dome lamp they use is actually out of a C body, but of course everybody calls it Challenger SE because nobody cares about C bodies. Well, I do, but nobody else seems to. 70 dash pad. Nice floor pans. Really clean car. Famous SE emblem, and then the Challenger SE also has the small rear window with unique trim. Pretty hard to find, and they were all tinted, whether you had tinted glass or not, because they didn't want to carry two different ones. Here's the dealer tag, so San Antonio, which makes sense, came from San Antonio rather than Iowa, because stuff rusts pretty bad out here. A little dent in the quarter, but just adds some character. One on the door over there too. Boy, I would just get this running and leave it as is. Deck lid with spoiler cutouts because it's a November car, so there's no Challenger TA spoiler cutouts on this, because there's several different versions of the deck lids over the years. This is kind of a mid-year one with the spoiler cutouts. That option was out. The spoiler cutouts are right there, so it's optional. And the AAR would have them up here, and this doesn't have that. Original jack sticker, which is actually pretty straight. Interesting plating on the trunk. But yeah, really clean. One neat trick to see if the car's had quarter panels replaced or not is to look at the undercoating, because nobody can really reproduce that correctly. It's always pretty random. They just had a real thick gun that they sprayed it on. You can see the patterns are totally different, but you can tell that it's super original car, you know, original quarters, because when you put new quarters on, that never gets replicated, right? It's the vent line over there, filler tube, spares out of it. It's like, got some wiring back here. Maybe it was a rear speaker car. It was just AM only, so I'm not sure about that. But yeah, pretty original car, pretty cool. Original trunk seal. Oops. SE finish panel. Exhaust tips. Interesting, no flip top gas cap. Didn't spring for that, just the standard gas cap. The B sticker, they just put that on the window. But yeah, what a cool car. Seat belts, the right date code, 3rd quarter 69. Yeah, I'm taking a bunch of pictures of this. We've got a 446 back, 4-speed car in the shop right now. It's orange with black top, but it's a pretty good reference car. Very cool. There's the body number on a Challenger. Matches the VINs on the cowl. And that one's in the core support over here. Right there. And that's the all match. So we're wearing everything. Alright. Wow, even has original fuel lines down there still. And thanks for watching the Challenger video. We're back on the road. Lots of bugs on the windshield. Got a lot of fun stuff coming up still.